Let's get into it. I'm your man, Ken Canion, the host of Love, Lust, and Lies. Signs that your partner is cheating. This is not just for women. This is for men too. This is for everybody. But listen, 9 signs. So I broke down these 9 signs and I thought about it and I thought about it. And I said, let me give it to the people. Number 1, erratic cell phone use. Erratic. How do you know a person is cheating? Because the erratic cell phone use. Number 1, first of all, they talking to mystery people that you don't know. They don't talk out loud. So the one thing that I do in my home, if I'm talking to a female, because I have a lot of clients, if I'm talking to a male, I talk loud. I don't talk low. I'm not trying to make it like a mystery person. I am talking loud so my wife can hear me. Now, she may hear something that she don't understand or whatever. She rarely says anything because I have nothing to hide. Now, when your phone use becomes erratic and suspicious, then the person that wants you to look at it. Let me go over some erratic or suspicious phone behavior. Your phone is turned upside down all the time. Now, sometimes I know you might lay your phone down and you might turn it upside down. That's just boom, I just turned it down. All right. But if your phone is down all the damn time, or his phone or her phone, because women do the same shit that men do. Listen, that's a sign of erratic and suspicious phone behavior. Watch that. Watch it. The next erratic and phone behavior is they take it with them everywhere. They take it with them to the bathroom. They take it with them. Oh, you got to take a dump? Why you need your phone in there? Now, sometimes if I'm doing something while I'm taking a dump, okay, I take my phone with me. All right. What'd you say? My wife said, you trying to throw me off talking loud to everybody. She got a problem, y'all. I ain't fooling with her. But anyway, so you take it with you everywhere you go. Now, women do the same shit, y'all. Don't get it twisted. If a man is listening to this video, this is for everybody. If she takes her phone, you're like, wait a minute. You about to take a dump, but your phone going with you. Now, sometimes they do. But every time. All right. And then the next thing, changing passwords. You see them changing passwords. That's erratic and suspicious behavior. And the last one I'm going to give you, this is a test. If you want to know whether the behavior is suspicious or not, ask your spouse or your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever the hell. Ask them, hey, my phone is acting up. You mind if I use your phone today? And you don't have to mean today. It means during the day. Or, yes, use my phone. How do they react when you ask to use your phone? I'm just telling you. Now they might be jittery like hell at first. Jittery. But here's what I'm saying. That erratic phone behavior, it's real talk. All right, that's number 1. Number 2 of 9 signs that your partner, wife, husband is cheating. Here it is. Very secretive about outside friends. They're very secretive about outside friends. Now, here's the thing. This is the part I need you to understand. My wife knows that I have friends that she doesn't know, okay? Females, okay? She says I got a million Kims that I know, okay? Because I'll say, oh, that was Kim. And she'd be like, Kim who? I don't know. Oh, that was Kim Harris. That's my girl, okay? And that was Kim this, Kim that, okay? Now, here's the thing, though. If you have outside friends, not that the person doesn't know, but they don't know about. See, that's where the problem comes in. They don't know them. All right, I have friends that my wife doesn't know, but she knows about them. She has friends that I don't know, but I know about them. Now, I'm not simply saying, now, I'm going to be honest with you. I did a whole live on can you be friends with the opposite sex? Yes, you can be. Now, if you want to go back, that's a funny live. And then it tells you how you can be friends with the opposite sex. Because you just can't be friends, just be friends. But anyway, if you have a bunch of friends that your partner does not know about, and they're secretive about the outside friends. A bunch of new friends. No, listen to me carefully. I'll never forget this, y'all. Let me tell you about what my wife did. Nobody should be a secret. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't be a secret. My wife told me one time when we were just friends, she came to me, she said, she was working in a beauty salon, y'all. And she called me up to the beauty salon. She said, I need to talk to you. The worst words that a man wants to hear. We need to talk, or I need to talk to you. Whenever a person says, I need to talk to you, or we need to talk, what they're really saying is, I got something to say. I need you to be in front of me, and this shit gonna hit hard. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna make you uncomfortable. That's what they're really saying. All right. So she says to me, so she worked at this beauty salon. So I said, okay, I'll come through. All right. But I'm thinking to myself, oh, shit, what is this about? Did I get my pager stuff right? Did she catch me doing what I was doing at the time? Hey, listen, we were just friends. So she says to me when we get there, she said this. She said, you know what? I am tired of being your secret friend. I don't want to be your secret friend anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm not a secret, and I'm not going to be a secret. I look like this. What the fuck? How did this happen? How did we get here? Everything was good. I was going to come by tonight. Can I bring you some wings? Before I hit that thing. That's what I was going to do. But I took a whole different turn. Because, why? Because the reason I wanted to keep her secret, even though we were just friends, is so I could keep doing what I was doing. I could keep, hitting and splitting and licking and whatever I was doing. Listen, because whenever you're a secret, that means that the person is attempting to hide you from someone or hide them from you. Okay? And so whenever they have friends and they're secretive about their friends, just a sign that they're doing something. Men, women do the same shit. This ain't just for men. This ain't just for women. This is for everybody who's in a relationship. Number 3, this is a big one. Number 3, how do you know another sign that someone is cheating on you is the streets are talking. The streets are talking. See, a lot of times somebody comes up to you and says, I saw your man, or someone said that they saw her with such and such. Oh, yeah, that's your girl? For real? Oh, my man said that, he used to talk to her, and they still talk. What happens when the streets get to talking? You don't want to hear what the streets have to say. Now, I understand. And they get upset if you bring that person up. Right. And I understand that, listen, that a lot of times people are doing bullshit. They want to fuck up your relationship. I get it. But let me tell you something. One time, if somebody says something that wants to you, it may be coincidental. It may be they might be hating. It could be anything like that. But however, if it's 2-3 times, it's unanimous. It's a trend. That means that either your ass is blind or you don't want to see the truth. And I'm not saying, listen, I believe people can conspire against you. I believe people can get together and say stuff that doesn't matter. I believe this quarterback, Deshaun Watson, is a good guy. I believe women are conspiring. I believe they're getting paid. I believe the owner of the Texans does not like him. And I believe it's a conspiracy to downgrade that man's character. That's what I believed. So yes, can it happen? But he got enough money to do it. Most people on the streets ain't got no damn money. So don't worry about that. I'm just saying. Number 4, 9 signs to know if your partner's spouse is cheating. It is for women, men, and everybody else. When the intimacy shifts drastically. Now, the intimacy can shift subtly, but a lot of times, so let me explain to you what it is. When you are with someone, everybody has a flow. You got a flow of how you operate. You got a flow of how y'all do things. You have a flow. Me and my wife have a flow. I can tell when she kind of frisky, I can tell. I can tell, right? I can tell. So when that flow is off, there's something that caused something that interrupted the flow, right? Something that interrupted the flow. And so what I will tell you but this is the different thing. It's 2. The flow can be either interrupted, lack of sex, lack of intimacy, or more intimacy. See, a lot of times sometimes when a man is in a relationship, he might want to do it more because he could be testing out things on the other person. I'm just being real with you. And so when the intimacy flow changes, that can be a sign. Now, it doesn't always have to be a sign because it could be something physically is changing. You know, it could be something physically is changing in the person. Hormones for women. It could be testosterone for men. It could be, estrogen for women. It could be any of those things. However, what I want you to do is be aware of changes in your flow, in your intimacy. Okay? I want you to be aware of that. 5 signs that a person is changing. Drastic improvement in their appearance or drastic attempt to improve their appearance. Now, what I'm talking about right here is you have to think about, you have to look at this. I'm talking about the person who is never, who really not really done a lot for their physical appearance. They don't change a whole lot. But you see a drastic move in their physical appearance. That means they're attempting to impress someone or they're marketing themselves. So now, here's what I would do. You want to find out, say the person's going to the gym. You say, I noticed that your look is changing. I like it. I like the way you're looking. You're going to the gym a lot. Can I go with you? Can I go? And then I always say you want to follow up with, and you want to follow up and you want to talk about the things that you notice. If you notice the person that their appearance is changing, then you say, you know what? I noticed that. I like that. Everybody in a new relationship, I don't care who it is, wants to put their best foot forward. And that includes changing physical appearance many times and changing the way they smell, changing the way a lot of different things. And so what I want you to do is look for the subtle change. Men too. Women do it too. Women too. Do the same thing. Oh, you're wearing makeup a lot, baby. Wow, I know you used to didn't like, you were a natural girl. No makeup, okay? I see you getting your hair done more. Y'all, this shit just ain't for men, for women too. All right. Number six, routines change. The routine changes. See, y'all, listen to me carefully. Every human being out there, we like routine. Well, because our subconscious mind wants to work on routine. That's why we go home at the same time. That's why we get off at the same time. That's why we go to work. You ever notice how when you get to work, you do the exact same thing? I check my email, get my coffee. I do all of the things that I normally do, right? Because I'm a routine person. And y'all, this is more psychological because our minds want to be routine. It's the way actually your brain protects you. So the brain, whether you know it or not, your brain's whole function is to save your life, to preserve your life. Because your brain controls everything, your heart, your blood flow, everything. Your brain controls your nerves, all of it, right? So the brain wants to be on autopilot. On certain things that it doesn't have to put energy to, it wants to be on autopilot. So thus the routine. Your routine is autopilot. Every day I get up, I prepare for this show. I go to the gym. I come home. I eat. I drink my coffee. I do blah, 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 blah. Routine. My brain knows what to do. That's why people don't like to change. That's why, y'all, people have trouble with change. It's because the brain wants to operate on what we call auto conditioning. Okay? Now, when the routine changes, that means that something has changed in the person's life. Listen to me carefully. When a person's routine changes, something in their life changed. Something had to change. Something changed. Number 7. Are we on 7? Or, yeah. They got friends who cheat. Listen. Now, I know people on this call, on this live, have friends who cheat, and you don't cheat. I get it. But however, If the damn flock of your friends, birds of a feather flock together. If the flock of your friends are out there smashing, getting smashed, like it's kind of like they say you are the sum total of your 5 friends. And then I always say, if you hang around 4 broke friends, you're bound to be the 5th. Because like attracts like. We hang around people who have similar core values like us, similar core values that we have. And what we want to do is hang around people like that. So if your guys out there, they out there doing what they do, they out going to the strip club, they out there hanging out, and all the time. Now, I'm not saying you can't go to strip club. I'm not saying you can't go to CIAA like I went last year. I'm not saying that. That was my first time going, but I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is the people you hang around mostly. I can tell you what your life looks like. I can tell you what your life looks like. All I got to do is look at your 4 closest friends. If you want me to know what your life looks like in the next 3 to 5 years, show me your 4 closest friends, and I'll tell you what your life looks like. I will. Number 8, intuition. Your intuition tells you something. See, God gave us intuition because intuition is a way that, people call it 6th sense, intuition, Holy Spirit, whatever. God has given us intuition so that we can detect things, so it can keep us safe. And but a lot of us disregard our intuition because you don't want to think about the possibility of the things that you're thinking about happening. Don't disregard your intuition, y'all. Because if your intuition tells you something over and over again, Now, I'm not talking about if you got trust issues and such cheated on you, and so, you know what, every man cheats. That's bullshit. What I'm talking about is that's your issue. What I'm talking about is intuition when you're believing something or something's happened or you get an emotion or feeling or something that is new. And the last thing is this, number 9. Number 9, so love protects you from hurt. Essentially, you think. The last one is this. You are, how do you know 9 signs? 9 signs that the person, your significant other, might be cheating is you are being excluded from their life. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. Used to invite me to the parties, the work parties. We used to do this together. But slowly but surely, you're being excluded from their life once you were included. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about the person who has always excluded you. That's the person who's hiding something. I'm talking about where you were included. Now you're being excluded. He didn't invite you to somewhere. Oh, we're going here. She didn't invite you. She didn't invite you. Oh, where before she invited me everywhere. Now she doesn't. What she's doing is excluding you from her life. Why? Why is this excluding process taking place? It's because, let me tell you why it's taking place. It's because now you are getting used to being excluded. The more you accept the exclusion, the more the person will exclude you. Eventually, you're grown apart. You're not in any of the things that they're doing. That's my time. I'm Ken Canion, host of Love, Lust, and Lies. Until tomorrow, just remember, every journey starts with one step. Take yours today. Peace.